Hello everybody, it's me, my shadow, the Artifact Yak. I thought I'd talk about a couple things and yap for a second as we get carried downstream. One of the things I want to start doing on the channel is I want to add a new segment I'm going to call
Artifact or Fiction.
Every once in a while I'll come across something that I just don't know what it is. And earlier I found this, if I can get at it.
A few moments later.
And I don't know what that is. It's light in color, it's dense but kind of lightweight, like a sandstone almost. It's nice and round, almost looks like it's been pecked on a little bit, but it may even just be a piece of rolled clay. I don't see stuff exactly like that. Usually if I find something round like this, it'll be some kind of a concretion, and it's typically derives out of shale and is much darker in color. So I don't know, what do you guys think?
Artifact or Fiction?
Let me know down in the comments below. The water is freshly carved on these banks here right below this big tall cliff. Sometimes I like to kind of just float past these and keep my eye out, see if anything's dropped out of the banks from up above onto here. More often than not, it's just sand and mud, but I know people find stuff falls out of the bank from time to time. I just spotted a beaver. Just came down out of the bank and slid in. Oh, look, there it goes.
It slid in. Oh, look.
That's the second one. Hope I had the camera where you could see it. I call those land torpedoes. Might have something broken on the ground right here. I'm not sure. I haven't touched it yet. Could just be a rock. Yeah, it's just a rock. Nice little crinoid stem there. Poking around at this little bottle right here. That's kind of cool. I don't know if it's terribly old. I don't think it is, but I kind of like it. It's in good shape. Kind of came off the bank over there out into this little patch of gravel that's built up around these trees and the water, and I see something. I think it's a fossil maybe. I can't tell if it's a belemnite or a crinoid or what. I still don't know. I think it's a belemnite. Belemnite, however you say it. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Which is the body of a squid that's been fossilized. There's some of the outer core left on it there. Yeah, that's got to be what that is. Don't find those too often. That one's really cool too. Fossils are pretty abundant so far today, which is good. We've got either a piece of horn coral here or a goose turd. So I'm hoping to grab something solid and not something squishy. Okay, good. Oh, that's a goose turd. It's mine. Well, I didn't have the camera on for this because I thought I was picking up a flake, but there's something laying right around in here somewhere. And that's what I got. It's just the ear, I believe. This is the notch here, the right of my thumb. It's just a side piece with an ear. But hey, that's a piece of an artifact, so that's something. On the board, kinda, maybe. Beautiful little piece of coral there. Fossilized coral. Found a crinoid still in its matrix. Don't find them that way too often, surprisingly. There's actually a bunch of little pieces of crinoids in there. Alright, I was having a little snacky poo here. And I looked down and saw another little crinoid. Been a little while since I turned the camera on. Pretty neat. I'll take those all day long. I'm kind of taking a risk by not putting the tripod over this one, but I think it's just a big flake. Yeah, it's just a big old flake, I believe. Yeah, I think that's gonna be just a big old flake. Did I mention that I think it's just a big old flake? Just showed you that big old flake. Put it in the pocket, turned around. I found something I haven't spotted in a good long while. Tooth. Right there, you see that? It's a nice dark patina on it, so I think that's gonna be fairly old. Pretty cool. An airplane coming over the top. Well, dang it. I was so sure that this was a flake that I just flipped it right out. It ain't a flake. That's the whole point. I'm not going to put the tripod on it because I already flipped it out of its hull. I swore that was just going to be just a flake. My goodness. That's a beautiful little point. Let's go wash it off. I should have filmed that airplane that flew over the top of me. It was pretty neat. But as soon as the airplane went over the top, stood up and walked a few paces, saw a big flake and just flipped it out, and that was more than a flake. Well, that one's got some character to it. I can't tell if that is broken off there or worked off. Yeah, you can see there's right there above my thumbnail, there's a clean break right there. Little ear would have stuck off. It's got some little fossil inclusions in it or something. Man, that's pretty. It's just kind of it's got some weird spots in it. So it's got a little rough patch back there and some kind of, I think that's a fossil in there maybe. Could just be the material. Seen a lot of wear and tear. Oh, I like that one a lot. That's got some character to it. That's cool. Well, sorry I didn't get the tripod on it, guys. That was unexpected. I've never been so sure that I was about to flip out a flake in all my life. That wasn't a flake. Sweet. Just a quick update here. I'm finding flakes like crazy. They're all over, little chips and flakes. So I'm kind of in a little hot zone here. I'm hoping another arrowhead pops out. Also just spotted another crinoid. Ooh, potential candidate for a crinoid bead right there. Oh man, my fingers are so cold I can't hold on to much of anything. Can't feel what I'm hanging on to. It's actually feeling pretty good outside, but the wind is just really sharp. I just picked this up. I found a base. That's a perfect base, but that is all there is. Man, this place is just on fire and I'm out of time. There's so much to look through still too, and it'll probably be underwater next time. There's just chips and flakes all over this bone. I don't know. I am almost out of here though. I have to leave. But we'll turn it back on if we find any more. Well, I don't know how the shadows got so long, but time just slipped away today. I feel like I'm just getting started, and I'm already running out of daylight, so I'm probably gonna have to just start hunting my way back right now, because it's about 4:30, and it's gonna take me probably an hour to paddle back. So I don't have much daylight left. Man, today went by fast. Well, it was a beautiful day out. As usual, if I spot anything on the way out, I'll turn the camera on for you guys to see. Otherwise,